Hello everyone, welcome to percentage exercise part 3. In this exercise, we are going to do questions based on percentage conversion, income, expenditure and savings. And in this chapter percentage, we have topics like percentage increase and decrease, success percentage change, percent price expenditure and consumption, election based questions, commission based questions, miscellaneous questions. The images used in our slide deck are for education purpose only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and owner of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concern or issues, please contact us at sathi@itk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. These are the formulas in this chapter and we are going to use them in our questions as percentage as a fraction is equal to numerator upon denominator into 100, fraction as a percentage conversion, percentage calculation, x% of y equal to x upon y 100 into y. So these are the formulas which we are going to use in this chapter. Percentage increase or decrease, new quantity equal to 1 plus minus percentage change upon 100 into original quantity. When there is a successive increase or decrease, then net change is going to be plus minus a plus minus p plus a into plus b upon 100 and percentage change in population. So these are the formulas which we are going to use. Now moving on to the questions. Question is, Suman is a hostess of an agricultural land. She had let it on lease to a third party for 5 years. Instead of his income, she also gets an annual salary of rupees 6 lakh. In 5 years, total income of agricultural land is 50% of her annual income. How much money she earns each year? Options are given to you A, B, C, and D. Now, so there was an information about Suman that she gets an annual salary of rupees 6 lakh. And in 5 years, total income of agricultural land is 50% of her annual income. Now, annual salary of Suman was given that was 6 lakh rupees. And income from agriculture in 5 years is going to be 1 year's income into 50 upon 100 because it was given that 50% of her annual income. Now, so 50% of annual income is going to be 6 lakh into 50 upon 100, that is rupees 3 lakh. So income from agricultural in 1 year is going to be 3 lakh upon 5, that is 60,000 rupees. So total annual income is going to be annual salary plus income from agriculture in 1 year, that is 6 lakh plus 60,000, that is 6 lakh 60,000. Option number B is the right answer. Next. If Santi spends 50% of his monthly income on food, 20% on rent, and saves rupees 1500, then what is his monthly income? Options are 5500, 55,000, 6,000, and 4,500. These are the options, and I'm giving you 10 seconds to find out the correct answer. Now, the question was that if Santi spent 50% of his monthly income on food, 20% on rent, and savings are rupees 1500. So the expenditure of Santi on various things was given and saving was also given. We have to find the monthly income of Santi. Now, let the monthly salary is X rupees. Then total expenditure in percentage is 50% plus 20%, that is 70%. And savings are 30% because total income is always considered to be 100%. And out of that 100, Santi is spending 70% on food and rent. So the remaining 30% is savings. But according to question, savings were rupees 1500. That means that 30% of total is saving, that is 1500. So x into 3 upon 10 equal to 1500. Therefore, x is 5000. So this is the monthly salary of Santi. Option number B is the right answer. Nathan's annual income is rupees 15 lakh and he pays monthly an EMI of rupees 40,000 for his vehicle. What percentage of his salary of his monthly income goes to EMI? Options are in percentage 28%, 32%, 24%, and 20%. And I'm giving you 10 seconds to find out the correct answer. And after that, I will do the solution for you. Now, annual income of Nathan was given, and the AMI which he is paying per month is also given. We have to find that what percentage of monthly income the EMI is actually. Now, annual income was 15 lakh rupees. So monthly income is going to be total annual income upon 12 because a year has 12 months. So that is 1 lakh 25,000. And out of that, he was paying 40,000 as EMI. So required percentage per month as EMI is going to be 40,000 upon 1 lakh 25,000 into 100. EMI upon total monthly income into 100. That is 4,000 upon 125. So 32%. It means 32% of salary, monthly salary of Nathan is going as EMI. Option number B is the right answer. Alok saves rupees 1200 after spending 85% of his salary. What is his monthly salary? You have to find the monthly salary of Alok. Options are given 8,000, 8,500, 10,000, and 12,000 rupees. A, B, C, D. And you have only 10 seconds to find out the correct answer. Now, saving of Alok and spending of salary also given to you. You have to find the monthly salary. Now, if Alok is spending 85% of salary, it means that he is saving 15% of salary. So we can say that 15% is equivalent to 1200 rupees. It was already given in the question. So therefore, from here, 1% is going to be 1200 upon 15. Monthly salary is always 100%. So if 1% is 1200 upon 15, then 100% is going to be 1200 upon 15 into 100. That is rupees 8,000. Option number A is the right answer. A person pays his debt rupees 8,960 monthly, which is 28% of his monthly salary. Calculate his monthly salary. 32,000, 34,000, 28,000, or 30,000. A, B, C, and D. These are the four options. So, person was paying rupees 8,960 as debt monthly, and which was 28% of monthly salary. We have to find the monthly salary of that person. So, according to the quotient, 28% is equivalent to 8,960. So, we have to find the monthly salary, which is in itself always 100%. That means value of 100% is then going to be 8960.21, 28, that is value of 1% into 100, that is 32,000. That means the monthly salary of the person is rupees 32,000. Option number A is the correct answer. 30% increment was done to an employee's salary so that his salary becomes rupees 910. What was his monthly salary before increment? 1300 rupees, 880 rupees, 700 rupees, or 810 rupees. So 30% increment was done and salary became rupees 910. We have to find the salary before increment. So let the old salary was 100x on 30% increment. It is going to become 130x. But according to question, it is equivalent to 910 rupees. Therefore, 130x is equal to 910x because 30% of 100 is 30. So therefore, we can say 100x plus 30x is equal to 130x is the new salary. That is equivalent to 910 rupees. So from here, value of x is going to be rupees 7. But we have to find the salary before increment, that was 100x. So salary before increment is going to be 100x, 100 into 7, that is 700 rupees. Option number C is the right answer. Tanya got an increment of rupees of 15% on in her salary. If her enhanced salary is rupees 14,030, what was her original salary? 12,400, 12,300, 12,000, or 12,200 rupees. These are the options. So Tanya got increment of 15% and the increased salary is also given to you. You have to find the original salary. So let the initial income is rupees X. Then according to the question, increment of 15% was done. That means new salary is going to be 115% of X. That is X into 115 upon 100. But in rupees, it was 14,030. That means it is equivalent to 14,030. From here, value of x is going to be cross multiplication of 100 and 14,030 upon 115, that is 12,200 rupees. Option number D is the right answer. Veer spends 15% of his monthly income on the house rent and 60% of rest on household expenditure. If he saves rupees 2200 and in 10, what is his monthly income? 6,500, 7,500, 800, or 7,000 rupees. These are the four options. Now, spending of Veer was given to you and saving monthly was also given to you. You have to find the monthly income. So let the monthly income of Veer is 100 units. So expenditure on house rent is going to be 15% of total, that is 15 units. And expenditure on household is going to be 60% of remaining. 60% of rest was given. So rest is 100 minus 15. So 16% of 100 minus 15 is 51 units. So saving is going to be income minus expenditure. Income was 100, expenditure is 51 plus 15. That is 66. So remaining units are 34 units, which are the saving of Veer. But according to the question, saving of Veer was rupees 2210. That means 34 units is going to be 2210 rupees. So monthly income we have to find, it was 100 units. So if value of 34 units is 2210, then value of 100 units is going to be 2210 upon 34. That is the value of 1 unit into 100. That is 6,500 rupees. So 6,500, option number A is the right answer. If 20% of A equal to B, then B percent of 20 is equal to what of the following? Options are given to you: A of 20%, A of 4%, A of 5%, A of 30%. These are the options. And I'm giving you 10 seconds to find out the correct answer. And after that, I will do the solution for you. So an equation was given to you, and you have to find that out of the following four options, which was correct. So it was given. So let us suppose that B percent of 20 is equal to X percent of A. That means A into 20% is equal to B, because B percent of 20 is equal to X percent of A. Now 20% is 20 upon 100. So A into 20 upon 100 equal to B. 20 upon 100 is 1 upon 5. So A is equal to 5B. So if A equal to 5B, then according to this, B percent of 20 equal to X percent of A. So B percent means B upon 100 of 20 is equal to X percent means X upon 100 of A. From here 20B is equal to AX. But we know that A equal to 5B. So using this A equal to 5B and putting here, from here we can get B equal to A upon 5. So at the place of B, we have put A upon 5. 20 into A upon 5 equal to AX. A will cancel out A, and X will be 20 upon 5, that is 4%. So X was percentage of A. So that means we can say A of 40%. Option number B is the right answer. 1 minute 12 seconds of 1 hour is how much percentage? 2%, 11%, 12%, or 1.2%. These are the four options. Now, 1 minute 12 seconds of 1 hour is how much? So the required percentage is going to be 60 second plus 12 second, because 1 minute has 60 second and 12 second was given to you. Upon in 1 hour there are 60 into 60 seconds, because 1 hour equal to 60 minutes and 1 minute is 60 seconds. So we can say 1 hour equal to 60 into 60 seconds. So 1 hour 12 minute out of total into 100 is equal to 72 upon 60 into 60 into 100, that is 2%. So option number A, 2%, was the right answer. If 40% of 70 is X percent more than 30% of 80, then we have to find the value of X. Options A, B, C, D are given to you. it was given to you that 40% of 70, that means 17 to 40 upon 100, that is 28. 30% of 80 is 30% of 80 equal to 80 into 30 upon that is 24. Now, difference of 28 and 24 is 4. But according to the question, it was 4x% more. So 28 is x% more than 24. That means x equal to 4 upon 24. Difference upon original into 100. So we can get the value of x as 16.66 or 16.67 percentage. Option number B is the right answer. Next. The eighth share of a number is equal to what percent of it? Options are given to you: 12.5%, 25%, 2.5%, or 1.25%. And you have 10 seconds to find out the correct answer. Now, eighth share of a number is what percent of it? So let the number is x, then its eighth share is equal to y percent. So according to the question, x upon 8 should be equal to y percent of x. So from here, y is equal to 100 upon 8 because x will cancel out x. So that is 100 upon 8, which is in percentage 12.5%. Option number A is the right answer. If 75% of 480 plus x percent of 540 is 603, then find the value of x. Options are 55, 65, 35, and 45. And I'm giving you 10 seconds to find out the correct answer. So it was given to you that 75% of 480 is plus x percent of 540 is equal to 603. Then we have to find the value of x. So equation was 75% of 480 plus x percent of 540 equal to 603. Up 75% is 3 upon 4. So 480 into 3 upon 4 plus 540 into x percent is x upon 100 equal to 603. That means 540 into x upon 3 equal to 603 minus 360. 4 into 3 upon 4 is going to become 360, and after going to that side, it is going to be subtracted by 603. That means 540 into x upon 100 is equal to 603 minus 360 is 243. So x is equal to 243 into 100 upon 540. The value of x is coming out to be 45. Option number D is the right answer. A number when 35 subtracted from it reduces to its 80%. What is 4/5 of that number? You have to find the 4/5 of that number. Options are 90, 120, 140, and 70. Thirty-five is subtracted from it and it reduces to 80%. Now, let the number be x. But according to the question, when we subtract 35 from x, it becomes 80% of itself. That is x into 80 upon 100. From here, x minus 35 is going to be 80 upon 100 is 4 upon 5. 24 is 80, 25 is 100. That is 4x upon 5. So 5x minus 35 into 5 is 175 equal to 4x. 5x minus 4x is x, and 175 becomes positive after going to that side. So that means the number was 175, but we have to find the 4/5 of that number. That is going to be 175 into 4 upon 5, that is 140. Option number C is the right answer. If 5% of A plus 4% of B is equal to 2 upon 3 times of 6% of A plus 8% of B, then the ratio of A and B is going to be what? 1:1, 4:3, 1:2, or 5:4. These are the four options. Now, if 5% of A plus 4% of B is equal to 2 upon 3 times of 6% of A plus 8% of B. So that means 5% of A. When 2 upon 3 into 6 you will get 4% of A, and after coming to that side, it is going to become minus 4% of A equal to 2 upon 3 into 8 is 16 upon 3% of B, and taking this to that side, it is going to become minus 4% of B. 5 minus 4 is 1, that means 1% of A equal to 16 upon 3 minus 4 is going to be 16 minus 12 upon 3, that is 4 upon 3% of B. Percentage will cancel out percentage from both the sides. Then it is going to become A upon B equal to 4 upon 3, or we can say the ratio of A into B is 4:3. Option number B is the right answer. What is the percentage form of the ratio 1:8? We have to find that how we will write 1:8 in percentage. Options are 6.25, 12.5%, 8%, or 80%. Now, what is the percentage form of 1:8? So, if you have to convert this thing into percentage, you have to just multiply it by 100. So, 1 upon 8 into 100 is going to become 12.5%. Option number B is the right answer. So, these were the questions. And here is the summary of the exercise, that what are the topics and concept we discussed the questions over here. And I hope that you have understood the questions well. So, thank you very much for joining the session.